Alright, welcome back, class. We're on page 222, and we've got a new section, Overview of Cellular Respiration. This is video 2. Okay, oh wait, new section. That means in our notes we've got to answer the question from the old section, how is chemical energy stored in food? Okay, and so here's how I'm going to answer my question. I would say chemical energy is stored in food, in sugars, like glucose. Glucose is high energy. One gram equals 3,000 plus or minus calories. All right, 3,000 calories. 1 calorie equals 1 gram of water, 1 degree. 1 big calorie equals 1,000 grams of water, 1 degree. Okay? What else? Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. Glucose in cell plus oxygen equals lots of energy. Glucose in cell, no oxygen, equals a little energy. Okay, so that's one way to write an answer out, but if your question was different, well, you can have a different answer. All right, so here, let's do an overview of cellular respiration. So what might your question be? Well, your question could be something like, what is an overview of cellular respiration? Okay. And your answer can be just as simple as drawing and understanding figure 9.2. Or you can use words. But hey, let's look at 9.2 right now. So here we've got the mitochondria. That is the organelle in the cell that uses sugar to make energy. Glucose. Oh, yeah, it starts with glucose. Where did this come from? It came from photosynthesis. Okay, so glucose comes into photosynthesis. It goes through something called glycolysis, remember, breaking of sugar, and out comes ATP and electrons carried in NADH. Also, you get pyruvic acid. Okay, it looks like pyruvic acid comes into the mitochondrion, and inside the mitochondrion we have 2 cycles. Just like in the chloroplast. Remember the chloroplast had 2 cycles, the light-dependent reactions and the light-independent reactions, or electron transport, light-independent reactions? Okay. Well, here's Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle is kind of like the Calvin cycle in reverse. It takes pyruvic acid and breaks it down into ATP and FADH2 and NADH. These are electrons carried in NADH and FADH2. All right, so far okay. The electrons go into an electron transport chain. Yeah, that sounds familiar. An electron transport chain that makes ATP. All right, so let's keep looking. That's what's an overview of photosynthesis. Question, where does oxygen fit in here? Let's find out. Let's keep reading. Together, we read on down. Overview of cellular respiration. In the presence of oxygen, glycolysis is followed by the Krebs cycle. Hold on, my camera's a little crooked. In the presence of oxygen, glycolysis is followed by the Krebs cycle and the electron transport chain. Glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain make up a process called cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is the process that releases energy by breaking down glucose and other food molecules in the presence of oxygen. Okay, so in our graph, looks like looks like oxygen must happen here. You must have O2 for this to happen. Here, you don't need O2. All right? Moving right along. The equation for cellular respiration is oxygen plus sugar, and you get out 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O plus energy. Wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Well, that's just like photosynthesis. It's photosynthesis backwards. Remember photosynthesis? Energy, light, plus water plus carbon dioxide, you get sugar and oxygen. But now it's backwards. Oxygen plus sugar, and you get carbon dioxide, H2O, and energy. It's an amazing cycle. God is awesome. Okay, as you can see, cellular respiration requires oxygen, a food molecule such as glucose, and gives off carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Do not be misled, however, the simplicity of this equation. If cellular respiration took place in just one step, all of the energy from glucose would be released at once, and most of it would be lost in the form of light and heat. Clearly, a living cell has to control that energy. It can't simply start a fire. It has to release the explosive chemical energy in food molecules a little bit at a time. The cell needs to find a way to trap those little bits of energy by using them to make ATP. The three main stages of cellular respiration are shown in Figure 9.2. Each of these stages captures some of the chemical energy available in food molecules and uses it to produce ATP. Sweet! Alright, guys, this is big. This is huge. Maybe even a quiz question. How is cellular respiration like photosynthesis? It's backwards. It's exactly the same thing backwards. God is great. Rock on. Go to the next video.